Good news for you, size doesn't matter. It's final, because if there's one thing females love more than anything, it's scammy OnlyFans agencies trying to sell them in the DMs. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to sign creators for your OnlyFans agency using Instagram outreach, but not in a way that you may have heard in the past, just copy-pasting messages with a random ass IG profile. No, I'm gonna tell you the top tier method that I've used myself for years until my agency got big enough to just sign creators via reputation, via their friends, and I'm gonna tell you how to do it in this video. Because there's 5 steps you need to do in order to master that and to sign your first creator. So by the time you finish this video, you should be left with an exact blueprint and plan on how to sign your first or next creator. First of all, what you wanna do is you sit down and you search for 10 existing OnlyFans creators that have a profile that's maybe a bit small, but that you think are a good fit for your agency, that you think you can improve. And with that, there's a very important point, because the more research you do, the better your leads will be and the more models you are gonna sign. So search for creators that you can help with. Search for creators that fit your own agency. Search for creators maybe in your niche, maybe that you already have a connection to. Maybe they're French and you also speak French because you're from France. My condolences, right? Maybe they're a big football fan. You also know football. So in the call, you can talk about, yeah, that you see this team lose, whatever, I guess, football things. So the more research you do, the better the leads are gonna be. So don't waste this opportunity, right? Second of all, record a 5-minute Loom video, like a short video where you just help them improve their OnlyFans. Now, I don't know how to break it to you, but don't be a nerd. Here's how an example video could look, right? Hey, I'm Oliver from Dickhead Agency. I just came across your profile, surprisingly, and I saw a couple of things that you could improve that would massively increase your revenue. You could make more money. I don't want to sell you. I don't want to gain anything. I just saw it. I thought I might help. So here's a couple of things. All right. And what you don't want to do is yap about, hey, you should actually use this proxy, or hey, this technical thing, because that might be true, but it's boring as fuck. Be like, hi, change the bio like this, you make more money. Or I seen on your IG Reels, every video with a red dress gets double the views. You might post more in a red dress, right? Basic advice that sounds very logical, that instantly makes a change, right? And make it 5 minutes long. Give them some feedback. Make clear you don't want anything in return. Just want to help. And if she needs more help, she can always hit you up. That's your CTA, right? Your call to action. And I'm gonna drop here. This is a visual representation of you and your agency. Okay. So if you do these videos, I don't know why I have to say this, but it's the OnlyFans community, so I kind of have to. Make sure you have a decent haircut. You don't sit there in a tracksuit and a leather jacket screaming at her. Talk nicely, talk very slowly, talk very professionally. Don't swear or say the N-word. I know I'm kind of like putting on some friendly fire here, but just look professional, even if that means maybe you have an office and you just walk through your office with your employees or whatever. Make sure that you know this is a visual representation of your agency, and you need to be able to get your point across, that you're a trustworthy person, that you're a professional person. After recording this Loom video, you're gonna send it to the creator in the IG DMs, right? Just gonna send it, be like, hi, Brittany, all right, I just saw a couple of improvemements, I wanted to help, wish you a great day, bye. All right, so now you're gonna wait for a reply. There's 2 possible scenarios. Either they're gonna reply and be like, hi, thank you so much, that's really helpful, thanks. And then you're just gonna sell. If you're not a good salesman, okay, then how are you gonna turn it around? You just have to know what to text, but the general baseline is gonna be, hi, if you have any more questions, I'm always down to help. If you want, we can hop on a call. As an agency, we always have a few open spots in the future. I can check. It's usually we don't take new creators, but if you're interested, I'm always down to just call with you, see what we can improve, and maybe there's a collaboration going, right? Super nice, no commitments. You're not lying to her being, no, I just want to help. Nobody just wants to help, all right? Even me. I do these videos so I can network with people. This is my asset. I get creators and network opportunities from these videos. Nobody's a philanthropist, and especially females know that. So make sure you communicate that very clearly, be very nice. Half the time you're gonna sign them. In the other scenario, they're just gonna watch it and don't reply. What you're gonna do in that? So either they haven't seen the video, which you can fix by tagging them in your IG story, right? If you use your agency account, you're gonna post a story, tag them like, hey Brittany, hey at Brittany, whatever. Just send you a free analysis to help you be more successful, be a businesswoman, whatever. Because if you check out your Instagram on your likes, followers, whatever panel, you're gonna have 50,000 people commenting, but the first thing you're gonna see is XYZ tagged you in the story. So by doing that, you have the best possible shot at them watching the video. Now, pro tip, On Loom, you can see, you get an email notification if they watched your video, right? So if they watched it and you haven't gotten a reply in the next 10 minutes, send them, hi, just seeing you watch the video. Is there anything that I can help clarify? Whatever. And so you get them to reply. Not everyone will reply, but the better you get at speaking in those videos, the better you get at helping them, the better you get at setting up your account, the more creators you're gonna find. Now, the most important thing is that you know how to seal the deal, because this strategy is not the most optimal one. It's just the best one if you don't have money to spend. You can do this out of your basement if your basement doesn't look like a fucking crackhead's house. And you can do this with $0 ever spent. The most important thing will always be after the videos to seal the deal, because the videos help you get a foot in the door. They already know you're the expert. They already know you know the game. You help them for free. They feel like they owe you something. And if you're good at speaking, good at portraying yourself, they're already like you. They find you sympathetic. They've seen you talk. They know you as a person. There's kind of an emotional bond already. So if you don't know how to seal that deal, even based on a basic level, you suck at sales completely. And you should educate yourself on a topic on YouTube, on Twitter, wherever, right? But it shouldn't be that hard to close someone who's already having all these, let's say, understandings of you as a person and your agency. So with that being said, you have a complete full strategy guide on how to sign creators. Is it gonna bring you 500 creators with millions of followers? Probably not. There's better works out there. I have videos about that on my channel with advertisements, right? With how to get models with your own reputation through your current model rotation. There's a bunch of methods out there. This is the easiest one for beginners. This is the best one to kind of get a foot in the door and to get models without spending money at all. So if that's not enough for you, if you want to get deeper into this topic, learn all the other methods, I got a free, completely for free, community of 11,000 agency owners on my Telegram. You can join via the first link in the description. And there's 11,000 people doing the same business as you, running into the same problems as you, and possibly already finding the solutions that you're currently searching, all right? So if there's one place in this industry you want to be in, it's this group. So join via the first link in the description. With that being said, have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.